Hi, welcome. In this video, I'd like to discuss dealing with very, very challenging dog situations. And I just encountered a situation yesterday involving a couple and with their dogs, and again, without identifying and getting into any of the details like that, is just to say that sometimes you really encounter some really, really challenging situations. I mean, people that are in tears, they're devastated, they're just stressed out. There's so much going on in their life, and it's just so, you feel for them. It's really challenging. But here's the thing I talk about, and this goes into this issue about a process, about offering real hope for people, okay, and closing that door in terms of a dog's ability to continue to hold control, is walking away from a situation, giving words of encouragement, but knowing that you're giving them the best process, the best path forward to at least put them in a better position. Because here's the thing, okay, and this is why I talk so much about what's popular in the dog training world, this inherently flawed process that leaves the door open. Okay, leaves the door open for dogs that continue to hold control. And this goes into this issue about challenging situations. Okay, I could not, okay, and this is when you come into an understanding of what the problem is. Like, once you understand the real issue here and what is the problem, I could not. And this is why I can't understand these trainers who continue to just, ignore the obvious and sell this garbage. That's why I call all these trainers, they have to be pathological narcissists. Because here's the thing, is I could not, knowing the problem, knowing that door was open a certain level for dogs in general, the whole level of control, I could not feel good about anything stepping into these challenging situations, knowing that, perhaps I played a negative role and did not help the way that I needed to help, at the level I needed to help, and offer at least some level of light at the end of the tunnel and take some stress off of people and dogs and feel good about that. That's the thing. I mean, things are bad enough to begin with. Here's the thing, people deal with all sorts of terrible situations. I mean, I've encountered some awful situations, and you step in these situations and and you're, things make sense, when you're explaining the process and why you do it. And that's just not, again, I'm doing this video not for marketing this way. I'm just saying ethically, is knowing that you're helping people the best you can, and you know that you have a solid process that's going to give people the best hope possible to at least at that level, okay, with the dog piece of it, remove some stress. So I just put it out there that this is why, again, I put so much content. And people wonder why I get upset. I have no respect for the dog training world in general, based on what they're advocating out there, based on what's popular. It's just because it's supposed to be about relationships. It's about dogs and people. It's about helping people the right way, and doing it at a level that knows that you're going to give people the best hope possible. And because here's the thing, is for some of these dogs, I'm telling you, some of these dogs have so much control going on. I'm talking about aggression, which I was dealing with yesterday, aggressive situations. And one of the individuals was injured, not before I got there. And I've encountered several of these situations even recently, people getting pulled down, hurt, bitten. But here's the thing, is that's where a process matters so much. Because again, even as these balanced trainers, I don't care what these trainers say, when you're promoting a process, you get in these challenge situations and you leave that door open at a certain level, knowing that, it's just, I couldn't feel good about it. That's it. So I was going to put it out there, just being real about this stuff. And in my, looking at this, and this is why I come off a certain way, saying this is ridiculous. People should be ashamed of themselves. And instead of being defensive and fighting for what? Fighting for what? To defend a process that's problematic when there's a better way. Think about it.